All right, house here. I first want to give an honor to Yahweh, to his son, Yahushai, to the hopeful elect out there, to those laboring in this truth. Of course, I come to you uh, with sincerity, as humble as I can. I just want to do my part for the kingdom, if you will. And for a while, I've been wanting to do a not so much a lesson, but just talk about the things that are going on right now. Uh, it's not crazy times, but things have changed. We are in the they are slowly getting us acclimated to the new world. The pre-pandemic world, or how we do it to be, it's not going back to that. They have the football today. It's kickoff, and a lot of folks, but it's not the same. Folks aren't in the stadiums. Basketball's not even the same. They're playing in a bubble. No home field advantage, home court advantage. No fans. So, if you're using your spiritual eyes, you are aware, you see. If you have eyes, like the Messiah said, have you have eyes and see not? Paraphrasing. So if you're using your spiritual eyes, you see what's going on here. And Esau's kingdom, that is the world that we are a part of right now, I believe it's Job 2:9. It says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. I believe. Somebody, you could correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But we know that this kingdom is falling. And the face of the kingdom, if you will, that is America, it's truly crumbling. And I remember a couple years ago, when the Almighty was bringing me into the truth, and I had got deep into the economy and federal banking system and how the economy and what's going on, where is America at, and because I wanted to know. I just wanted to know the truth of like how things work, and whereupon which I find out that the economy could never recover. Understand what how the whole money works, what money is. It's a debtor's note, and how this country operates on debt. Okay. It's also a consumer nation, which means that this country is doing good when folks are consuming, buying. Okay, folks are working. They have money, so they're able to buy, and boom, that's generating money into and so the economy is booming. It's operating. It's going good. But that's just going into the finite and the details of things. But just things in general, as far as the world, things are changing. And pre-pandemic or pandemic, a lot of folks are calling it. A lot of folks have went into the understanding what corona, what that word means, crown virus, which means some are saying that it's capped off or initiated their plan. I wanted to read a bit of Isaiah 47. I really don't know how much I'm going to read, but I just want to read a little bit of it. 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust. How it was explained to me, dust is confusion, because when it's dusty out, you can't see. Okay? Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Babylon being the system, and then America, woman. Okay, so virgin daughter of Babylon. Babylon being this political, economic, and religious system that they're trying to implement on the world, okay? And have been. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For you shall no more be called tender and delicate. See, it was a time where America seemed like they were untouched or untouchable. Take the millstones and the grind mill. Remove your veil. Take off the skirt. So this is just showing how America is being made bare, if you will, and things are being revealed about America. Like, oh, $18 trillion worth. That's a debt we'll never be able to pay. Oh, all these stores are being closed. All these buildings are. But what's going on with? But slowly, okay. It's showing that, but it's letting you know that America is no longer so tender and delicate and can't be touched like this dame. Oh no, it was, what is that? Joker who said in The Dark Knight, had to bring you down to our level. Okay, and that's what's going on with America. Okay. Uncover the thigh, pass through the rivers, your nakedness shall be uncovered. Yes, your shame will be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not arbitrate with a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, Yahuwah, the Holy One of Israel. Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for you shall no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Come on now. This is resonating. Somebody's getting it. Okay? I was angry with my people, Israel, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, those who have mixed in with other nations, so they look like other nations, but they are of Israel, through the seed, through the lineage, okay? From generations prior, it's on, trickled on down to them, and somehow they don't, even though they may not know it, even though they may not look like what we've come to understand what the Hebrews of Israel look like, the house of Jacob. They even this Bible calls it confusion of face, or like the speckled birds. Some of the brothers and elders refer. Okay. I was angry with my people. I have profaned my inheritance and given them into your hand. You showed them no mercy. On the elderly you laid your yoke very heavily, and you said, I shall be a lady forever. Come on now, somebody. I know this is resonating with somebody. Somebody's getting it. Or you got these folks right now talking about, oh, America, USA, USA, America, America. Did you hear about them booing when the players come together for Black Lives Matter? And when you're in this truth, you know that the Black Lives Matter movement has absolutely nothing to do with his children. But they booed. This place is wicked, man. This is wicked. And you said, I shall be a lady forever, so that you did not take these things to heart, nor remember the latter end of them. Therefore hear this now, you who are given to pleasures, who dwell securely, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, nor shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to you in a moment, and one day the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon you in the fullness because of your multitude of sorceries, for the great abundance of your enchantments. For you have, I'm at 10, I'll keep going. For you have trusted in your wickedness. You have said, no one sees me. Oh, but they are being made bare. Your wisdom, your knowledge have warped you. Okay, let's talk about Esau, Edom. If you're with me, you're with me. And you have said in your heart, I am, and there is no one else besides me. Therefore evil shall come upon you. You shall not know from where it arises, and trouble shall fall upon you. You will not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon you suddenly, which you shall not know. Okay, so I know that who that this scripture is directed to, who is for. Okay, this place is finished. This place, if you, I was at the mall earlier, and I not shopping or anything like that. No, no, really just passing through on my way to get something to eat. And I'm looking at the Ross, and there's a whole line, just like line, just to get into Ross. And all I'm thinking is how people have gotten conditioned already to the new normal. Like, oh well, if I want to shop, you know, the 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 little dollars that they do have, because they think, oh no, there there are people who still think that things are going to go back to no. Oh, yeah, don't I know they're gonna fill back up the stadiums, and oh, everything's gonna be open back up, bars and all that, concerts, everything. No, 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 everything's gonna open, and they are not aware that they're oblivious, and that's really because of the Almighty. I had to make the post yesterday on Facebook that I believe it's there in Exodus, where it says that uh, the Almighty hardened hardened Pharaoh's heart on the sole purpose, just so he can go against what he had Moses to do. It had to go like that. The Almighty is working both sides, the good and the evil, okay? And so I made that post. Hey, listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but the Almighty hardened the Pharaoh's heart. So again, you have to understand this is his plan. And we're studying this word of truth to understand where we are in his plan, and to make sure we are abiding by and going along with his plan with love. House.